Welcome to this special podcast exploring DRM technology. KTWR is going to change the way you listen to shortwave radio. Our new transmitters use Digital Radio Mondial technology, or DRM for short. DRM provides a strong, clear signal so you can enjoy the broadcast of KTWR.
Hi friends and fellow DXers, this is your favorite DX program, DX's Diary, and I'm your friend and host Arun Kumar Narsimhan from Chennai in India. This 5-minute weekly DX digest is broadcast for the benefit of DXers and amateur radio operators across the world. This show has been split into various segments, including a segment that provides information about sunspot number, SFI forecast and A index. This week's sunspot number is 109, SFI forecast ranges from 145 to 150 and the A index ranges to 12. Friends, let's now move on to the history of radio station section. This week, we will listen to the radio broadcasting in Malawi. Malawi is a landlocked country in southeastern Africa. It is endowed with spectacular highlands and extensive lakes. It occupies a narrow, curving strip of land along the East African Rift Valley. Most of Malawi's population engages in cash crop and subsistence agriculture. Malawi Broadcasting Corporation, the only public broadcaster in Malawi, derives its mandate from an Act of Parliament 1964, the Communications Act 1998, and the license conditions issued by the Malawi Communications Regulatory Authority. This empowers MBC to take a pivotal role in encouraging the growth of the flow of information among Malawians by providing, in the official and local languages, a wide range of programming that reflects objectivity, diversity, and satisfaction in programming to heterogeneous groups and in response to public needs and interests. Malawi Broadcasting Corporation has 2 radio stations, namely Radio 1 and Radio 2. The Malawi Broadcasting Corporation's 2-channel radio network is currently broadcasting for 19 hours a day in 7 languages, and they are English, Chichewa, Tumbakwa, Ya, Lomwi, Sena and Tonga. In terms of content, Radio 1 is more community-based and informative, whereas Radio 2 is more commercial-oriented. Radio 2 broadcasts primarily in English in Chichewa. Radio 1 broadcasts on FM, medium wave and shortwave, and Radio 2 on FM stereo. There are also a number of commercial radio stations in operation, some of which are operated by the country's various religious organizations. TV Malawi, the first television establishment, started operating in 1999, initially in Ballantyre and Lilongwe. Until that time, only those with satellite dishes and access to Mnet, a South African subscription television network, had any access to this form of entertainment. TV Malawi broadcasts both local and international programming. Moving on to news from radio station section, according to information posted online, on the afternoon of October 29, 2024, a DRM emergency broadcast test signal was heard on 17700 kHz, broadcasting local weather in Sichuan, China. According to a coverage simulation map released by Shortwave DRM public account, the signal field strength was mainly located in southwest China, and it was a test signal with directional coverage of Sichuan. In addition to the set frequency, the test was also carried on in 6185 kHz, 7500 kHz, 9500 kHz, and 11500 kHz. The test was done in DRM test frequency by CUC EC DAV, which stands for the Ministry of Education Engineering Research Center for Digitization and Radio and Television of Communication University of China, with the content of pop music. On November 2, 2024, the journal line read DRM broadcast from Fajuo, which means that these frequencies may be transmitted by Fajuo 552. Friends, we have been receiving a lot of reception reports from listeners across the world, and I would like to thank all of you for taking your time to and listening to DX's Diary and mailing us your reception reports. Keep listening to DX's Diary and send me your reception reports every week. Friends, it gives me immense joy every week to search for content online and offline to provide you with more information about radio stations across the world. You can also contribute to this section in the show by sending me your inputs about the local radio station which you listen frequently and your favorite radio station broadcast across the world. The email address for sending this information is dxsdiary@gmail.com. I request you to send the information in your voice in WAV format, which will be helpful for me to add information in the show. We have come to the end of the show now. Do not forget to send your reception reports and band scans to dxsdiary@gmail.com. Until next week, this is your friend and host Arun Kumar Narsimhan signing off. 73. Bye-bye.
do you see when you look at me?